It's probably not going to be relevant because I think everything's just a bit too spread out. But we've got a couple of very sharp hairpins in the last sort of 1,200 metres of the race. And if there's a big group coming through there, that might give a little bit of an advantage towards the guys who are away. But we'll see.
Hutch, just under 3K to go. Can you give me a prediction who's going to win this? From here, who wins?
Well, the only intelligent answer to that question is Ivo Oliveira. If you're going to follow the odds.
Yeah. The question is, I guess, will the two of them go to the finish together? It's an attack from Visit Malta. They had one rider buzzing around at the front there in amongst them all, who's chosen that moment to try and go. It's actually David de la Cruz who goes after him, the Polti rider, but that has been nullified, and that might be at such a big effort he might struggle to recover from that. I'm going to give you my prediction, Hutch. They do get caught and Filippo Fiorelli wins. He is so quietly in that cyclamen jersey, just following everything at the moment. He's my pick from this lot, but they've got to catch the two out front. And I think the problem is, the reason I think I might be wrong is because Oliveira is in such good form. And with him up the road, of all the danger men to have there, he could be rounding in on what, his 6th career victory today. Between these two, Bax is going to have to find a moment to attack him or get clear. I can't see him beating Oliveira in the sprint, but all will be revealed. That's one of the young riders on the Israel Premier Tech team doing that chase. That was Kian Watts, the Kiwi, who was in the breakaway yesterday. MBH Bank Balan now take over to do their part. Really, really good, Hutch, to see lots of different teams having a go. That's Ben Granger sitting second wheel. So the third division teams here, very happy to mix it up with the others. The Englishman Granger, who was in the breakaway yesterday for MGK Viz, he also does a little turn there, and then it's calmed down. Now, it's in moments like this where Oliveira and Bax will stay clear. They can't afford to back off like this.
Exactly. There have been a lot of different teams doing a pool, but there just hasn't been that concerted organisation in the group to hold these guys back. For a lot of the GC guys in the group, to be honest, they're not unhappy with this.
Yeah, and these two definitely are not playing cat and mouse yet, because Sjord Bax has gone through quite hard there, and he's not taking Oliveira to one side of the road to keep an eye on him. I don't know whether they've had a conversation, these two, Hutch. They might well have said, let's get to the Flamme Rouge, then we sort it out, because at the moment they are definitely not worried about each other. The fact that Oliveira looks over his shoulder, doesn't rush to look back to see where Bax is, I've got a feeling, look at what Bax is doing. He's not worrying too much about where Oliveira is at the moment, so I just wonder whether they've had a little conversation about when to start playing it. That's not Granger, it's one of the other MGK Viz riders just getting that corner all wrong.
This is the bit they didn't see first time through the first passage of the line. They didn't do this climb, so this is all new to them. And there are a couple of really sharp, quite sharp hairpins. And because it's flat, it's not hairpins on a climb, it's hairpins on a fairly flat road.
Here we go. That's one of the Grignano Sporting Club riders in the yellow who's gone clear by himself. But these two are going to survive. I think they have had a conversation, Hutch. I'm pretty certain about it. So we'll leave it to the last few hundred metres and sort it out then. Because at the moment, they don't look worried about each other. And they're going to take it to a sprint. I have to say, I think that's a problem for Sjord Bax, because I don't see him beating Oliveira. But he's got Oliveira where he wants him, Hutch.
He's got him on the front, so he's got the advantage there. But I agree with you. I feel that Bax should have gone earlier. Even Oliveira just doesn't look too concerned about unwinding the sprint from the front.
No, he's still on the hoods at the moment, whereas Bax has gone for the drop, so he's very much ready for the sprint. He still continues to drag uphill this, in inverted commas, flat sprint. But look at Bax, he's working so hard just to stay with Oliveira. They're onto the cobbles right now. Oliveira's driving. I think he's got the gap, and I think he knows it. Oliveira might even be starting to smile here because he knows, yes, he's got the better of Sjord Bax. Bax is done. Oliveira, second stage win of the week for him. He was super emotional when he won in Penne, and I think it's even more so today. He's doubled up. Filippo Fiorelli now coming for the line. He's got company though on the inside. Fiorelli in that cyclamen jersey. Fiorelli going to just be dipped out of it on the line.